Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Triangle Strategy walkthrough. Alright, so I'm just getting ready to load up the game here. I think the last video was, gosh, are we on, yeah, chapter 7, and I must have done the vote, yeah. Oh god, that's right, the last video was the one where I had a little bit of like a weird video glitch with my, my footage. It was very bizarre. But, anyways, alright, let's get this loaded up, and we will see the result of our Chapter 7 choice.
After consulting the scales and reaching a consensus, House Wolfort resolved to shelter Prince Roland. Not long after, they find themselves besieged by an elite subset of Esfrost's forces. Commanding the Duchy's armies is none other than General of Laura, the deadly warrior who claimed the lives of Prince Franny and Sir Maxwell with her own hands.
Pardon the intrusion, Your Grace. A bird has arrived from House Wolfort.
Concerning Prince Roland, no doubt? So they refuse to relinquish him to us. How intriguing. They will remain loyal to the royal family even if it means their demise. Very well. Send a bird to General of Laura. Tell her to make for the Wolfort domain at once, and that she is to return with the prince, or not at all.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Okay, so looks like we've got a ton of side stories. Let's start here on the Tellior streets. It says a bird from the Crown City arrives at the Tellior domain, prompting Lord Silvio to consider his next action.
Ah, Lord Tellior, there you are.
Yes, what is it?
Tidings from Whiteholm, my lord. House Wolfort shelters Prince Roland within their domain and refuses to acquiesce to Esfrost's demands.
What's this? Those fools would stand in defiance against the Duchy.
The Archduke's forces move against the Wolforts as we speak. They intend to capture Prince Roland and bring down House Wolfort in one fell swoop.
House Wolfort is strong, but not strong enough for a full-on attack from the Duchy's forces. And yet, there is always the chance, however slim, that they will prevail. Best wait and see how the situation unfolds. Yes, there is no need to rush into anything. We must consider carefully what will afford us the best chance of survival. Continue to keep your eye on the other domains. I must know of any movement among the Wolforts and the Fox, no matter how inconsequential.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, next up, we've got our another side story here at the Falk Street. It says, news of House Wolfort's decision arrives in the Falk's domain on dark wings, spurring Lord Landroy to action.
You are aware that Prince Roland fled to the Wolfort domain after the Crown City fell. Esfrost demanded that His Highness be relinquished to their custody immediately. We have just received word that Wolfort refused. A most admirable display of loyalty to Glenbrook's royal family if ever I have seen one. And they are not the only ones who shall remain true. In the name of King Regna, House Fox too will take up arms against those Esfrosti bastards! For we are one of the 3 high houses of Glenbrook. We will live up to that name and fight for our homeland with our lives! Aye! May your shields be strong and your swords strike true, my countrymen! For Glenbrook!
Alright, next up, we've got a side story here at Whiteholm Castle. It says, after seeing General Avlora and her troops off, Erica and Thalas stroll the grounds of Whiteholm Castle, discussing what may come to pass.
So they would rather die than bend the knee? Wolfort truly is a house of fools. At least Avlora will have the chance to prove herself on the battlefield.
That's why we took her in, no? She'll prove useful yet.
For her own sake, I would hope so. Once we bring down the highest of the 3 high houses, what do you suppose will become of the other 2?
I should think the answer obvious, dear sister. The cowardly Teliors will be at our beck and call. The Falks, too stubbornly loyal for their own good, will not. House Falks presides over bountiful lands. Now, do you suppose Brother will pass up the chance to claim such a tantalizing prize?
Indeed not, brother dear.
Alright, next main story here is happening at Castle Wolfort. It says, a bird arrives at Castle Wolfort bearing news from a lookout.
Avlora? Are you certain?
Yes. We are surrounded by the Archduke's main forces, led by General Avlora herself.
She killed my brother and my master. I must avenge them, even if it means my life.
Your Highness, your life is far too important to so blithely throw away.
I know that, and yet...
Facing the Esfrosti forces head-on is a fool's errand. They will drive us back with ease. Let us consider another strategy. As a matter of fact, there is more to this town than meets the eye. It is a secret which, under normal circumstances, would be divulged to a new lord only after their succession is made official. But desperate times. I sent a man just now to make preparations. Come with me. We haven't much time.
Alright, so we've got our exploration phase coming up next. It says, as Serenoa and his band prepare to meet the Esfrosti army on the battlefield, Benedict poses a grave question.
I would hear more of your plan, Benedict.
They say Castle Wolfort was built into a mountainside. Am I to believe there are yet more secrets concealed in its construction?
Just so. As it happens, a contrivance of sorts was installed in the town to be used only in cases of dire emergency.
What manner of contrivance? I've never heard such a thing.
You wouldn't have. The information is divulged only to the Lord of the House and his closest advisors. It is a secret, one that embodies this town's true worth.
I see. Then what, pray tell, is this town's true worth?
The towering walls that rise up in all directions, the network of sloped waterways. This town appears as any other to my eye, but perhaps my gaze is untrained.
It is the canals we will use. We shall pour flaming oil into them from above and burn our enemy out.
What in the... Benedict, have you gone mad?
Do you see those hawk sculptures located throughout the town?
I do. They are the means by which the weapon may be activated, I presume.
Indeed. Tearing them down will trigger a barrier to rise around the canals. After that, no one will be able to get in or out until the blaze subsides.
You would burn people's homes. No, the very town itself, along with our foes. But just think of the lives that may be sacrificed.
This is the path we have chosen. There's little choice left to us if we wish to survive. We must win, whatever the cost. Prepare for battle.
Okay, so Cyranoa says we must make ready for the Duchy's attack. I'd best check on the hawk statues throughout the town. So I'm actually not going to end up using the hawk statues, but I think I'm gonna make sure to at least unlock all of them. I don't think that that's actually important, but let's do our conviction choices here really quickly. I'm not gonna read these out. Again, I've already. I guess this is like the fourth time through here, so. Alright. Actually, no, not quite. Really, actually, this is only the second time, now that I'm thinking about it, because, you know, Chapter 7, I actually only took this my initial pass through the game, and then I went with the Relinquish Roland route the next, you know, the following 2 times, so. Let's check what the merchant's got here. Yeah, the best thing he's got is amulets. Yeah, alright, so nothing too impressive, honestly. Guess we'll buy up another Panacea pellet. Get a couple of these cure-alls. Alright, let's see here. I know there's another statue that you have to kind of unlock. But I think we need to, you know, we need to speak with some of the people. It might be Huet. Yeah. Yeah, so once we speak to Huet and then speak to this guy again. Yeah, there was a pedestal. And then we speak to, yeah, there we go, Huet, and there's another one there. So yeah, that ends up being the 4th one. So you know, you've got one here, and then one up top. But also keep in mind, so we're playing the golden. I always forget if it's path or route. It's probably route. And on the golden route, you cannot use any of the hawk statues in the next battle. So again, just keep that in mind. But let's end this exploration phase. We've made what preparations we can. All that remains now is to meet the Duchy in battle. I'm actually kind of looking forward to this again. It's a very fun battle.
How fare you, Benedict?
My preparations are complete. I trust you're ready as well, my lord?
As ready as I shall ever be.
We have given ourselves every advantage that we can, my lord.
Indeed we have. I only hope that it is enough.
My lord, the Esfrosti forces are on the move.
So it begins.
Our foe advances. Take up your positions, everyone, and be ready for the signal. Shall we, my lord?
Yes, it is time.
All right, well, that is going to end up being, yeah, I guess the end of this video. I'm definitely gonna have to put this this battle in the next one because I assume it's going to get, you know, really long. Maybe it'll go a little bit faster though this time because I kind of, you know the strategy, but we'll see. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.